Crazy, I'll be cray cray. I'll be cray cray.
Hi, I'm Keisha from 3D Pop-Up Shop, and I'm here with my co-host Kanika.
Hi everybody, hope you're doing well today.
And I'm also here with my virtual co-hosts who are selling on 3dpopupshop.com right now. These are the Black and Brown business owners who are selling all their products and services and catering to your needs and desires. So after this episode, go check them out. So today we are talking about Airbnb. Would you Airbnb your home even if there was a potential of raising a lot of capital for your business?
No,
Hmm.
no, absolutely not. I would not, because there has to be some type of boundary where I just won't do it. It's my personal home. I'm big on energy. So it's like, yeah, I can pack up my personal stuff. Yes, I can put away my pictures, but the guest is sleeping in the same bed. Yeah, yes, no, maybe so. Even if I had a guest room and I locked up my primary room and I used the guest room, you're still coming into my house. That's just I don't like unnecessary energy in my house, and I just wouldn't do it. I would have to find another way to raise capital for my business.
So if Airbnb is literally paying you in your neighborhood $500 a night, you will pass that up?
Yes, I would. I really would, because I'm really big on people's energy. And when it comes into your home where you sleep, where you're supposed to unwind and just be, disconnected from the world, not everybody has good intentions. I may not know these people from a hole in the wall. So it's not to say that it's them specifically. It's just an overall arching thing that I have. So unfortunately, I would have to pass up that $500 a night and, look elsewhere. And I know there are people who are thinking, oh, Kanika, you crazy? I'll be cray cray. I'll be cray cray. And I am A-okay with that. If I know that I'm going to pass up on an opportunity, then I'm going to actively look for another opportunity to fill that gap of what I'm missing out on.
So what do you say to people who are like, yeah, but what energy are you talking about? Because clearly, when you go and sign a lease for an apartment, you are living in an apartment that someone has been in before, or sometimes even a home. And not only that, but a hotel room has had many guests prior. So if you could do that when you're spending your own money, why not do that and get money?
It's not the same thing. If I'm moving into an apartment, I just signed a lease. I can decide to clear the energy however I feel like clearing the energy, right? And then it now becomes my primary living space. Same thing with the house. With the hotel, that's not my space. That's just a space that I'm going into. That's not my personal space. With my home, it's my personal space, and I'm opening the doors for you to come in. There is a difference. And so for those people who are like, oh, what energy are you talking about? It's just a personal preference. There are other ways to raise capital other than Airbnb in your home. There are people who Airbnb a space in their home and they can look at it as having a guest. That's an option as well. Will I do that? I considered it. I did consider that. So it's like I'm in the home and the person comes and rents out the room for a few days.
So you will be
I
in.
considered that previously when I was younger. Yeah. No.
Listen, to all the Black business owners out there, I'm not even going to knock what you do, how you do it to raise this capital. Honestly, I'm turning the other eye. I'm closing my blinds, because at the end of the day, this has been our pitfall for a long time, trying to have enough money to run your business. There's a reason why a lot of us cannot function. There's a reason why we end up cutting corners. It's because we do not have the right amount of funds in our bank accounts to properly run the business, to pay your staff, to get the raw materials that you need, all of that. So what you do to make your business grow is all on you. When you don't have a Shark Tank angel investor to invest in your business, when you don't have a silver spoon to feed off of, when you don't have an elitist mom or dad to fund your business originally, then you have to get creative. So I'm just not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to Airbnb your place, but I'm not going to tell you not to. At the end of the day, you're going to have to figure out how your coins lay out, how you can successfully pay your bills. If you have alternatives to money or access to different type of funds, and if your answer keeps on coming up to a no, 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 then you might have to put a little bit of pride or ego aside to get those coins. But Kanika, to your point, some things are not worth sacrificing. And if you really and truly in your heart believe that the energy that you can get from people around you can affect your present state and your future, then you definitely need to work on that and figure that out first before you do something like this. So, Kadika, last advice, yay or nay?
I'm sticking with nah. I'm not renting out my personal space for Airbnb. If that's something that you really, really want to do, then you have to consider getting a separate space, because I just don't believe in having someone sleep in my bed and then I come and just change the sheets and I'm sleeping in the same bed. I'm good. I'll pass. So, but you know what? If that works for you, then more power to you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Look into investments, look into small business administration.gov, SBA.gov, because there's money out there for you.
So if you enjoy this video or you want to hear more from us, please consider subscribing. Just click on that button below or click on another video. Listen, we need to help the Black businesses out here, all right? So head over to 3dpopupshop.com after you subscribe. Thanks.